Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. 1 2 3. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Charles from the Griot. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up button. Listen, this is a video that I found on the channel. Is called Trapologist. Trapologist is the channel. And I found this video very interesting. I want to go ahead and watch it with you guys. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I want to watch the video with you guys. It's called 7 Rappers Who Got Checked by Goons. It's really interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video and give my reaction. Let me go ahead and play it. That was weird. Why did I do that? That was stupid. Anyway, get the thumbs up button, and thank you for thank you for subscribing to the Griot. All right, let me go ahead and play this thing.
These are times rappers got caught up in the wrong hood and checked by goons. And we gotta start with DaBaby, because in 2018, DaBaby was in East Atlanta filming a music video for his song 21. He linked up with a film team and got to work. But in the middle of working, a bunch of goons rolled up and tried to press him. The film crew shot the whole interaction. And you can see a bunch of dudes walk up to the spot while DaBaby's trying to work. They stood across the street and started questioning DaBaby, asking him where his permission slip was since he was in their hood. DaBaby told the dudes nobody signed the permission slip for him. And one of the goons clapped back and said, "I gotta see something."
Look, bro.
Yeah, this is my city, baby.
Ain't nobody signed a permission slip for me. Huh? Oh yeah? I ain't know that. Okay.
DaBaby was outnumbered in this situation, but he didn't back down at all, since the dudes didn't come at him with respect.
Check out what I'm saying. I ain't no pee-wee though, so it don't go like that. It gotta be respect. It gotta be respect. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. It gotta be respect. Look, nah. Y'all just come, y'all get respect. Y'all would've got the utmost respect. You see what I say? What good with y'all? Y'all all right?
And thankfully, things calmed down before anything popped off. And just a month after this happened, DaBaby a dude in Walmart who tried robbing him. But he got off on this case since it was self-defense. And in 2019, DJ Vlad asked DaBaby in an interview if he thought the situation in Atlanta could have gone wrong. And DaBaby told them,
a bunch of guys from the neighborhood show up and ask you for a permission slip. I think they actually used those words.
Permission slip.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah. So,
I ain't
where's your permission slip? Did you feel that it could have gone wrong?
The guy was on their side. The guy was on their side. You know what I mean? It worked out perfect for him.
But DaBaby situation
was on
is
their
nothing
side.
compared to what happened with NLE Choppa or Soulja Boy
side.
from getting checked. First, let's talk about the time NBA YoungBoy got checked while shooting a video in LA because he was filming in an area called Watts, and apparently some locals weren't having it, so they pulled up to press him and his people. The video of what went down shows YoungBoy angrily walking around a crowd of people and repeating, "You heard me, Big E," while a car drives by full of dudes hanging out the windows yelling at him. And that's when someone in the NBA crew allegedly pulled out his rod. The dudes in the car ducked down and drove off, and the crowd watching the scene ran away screaming.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
The video cuts off there, and thankfully, nothing bad happened in this situation. But that wasn't the only time YoungBoy almost had an issue in LA. Later that same month, a dude repping Bounty Hunter Watts Bloods tried to press YoungBoy while he was walking down the street. It's not clear how it started, but YoungBoy and the other dude started yelling back and forth with each other while YoungBoy's partner held him back. Another video shows YoungBoy and the dude yelling at each other again at a different spot.
You said on me. You about to get off on him then. Come on, man.
YoungBoy was trying to get at the dude, but his partner held him back, and the other dude wasn't really trying to make a move. The video cuts off before the situation ends, but nothing really happens since YoungBoy's team was there to keep it cool. And speaking of YoungBoy, he also has goons all over the world who aren't afraid to check people for him. Because after YoungBoy dropped the song, Bring the Hook, dissing O-Block and King Von, everyone close to Von had something to say about it. And after DJ Academics made a tweet saying NBA YoungBoy on demon time right now, it made things worse. Because Lil Reese responded by saying, that ain't no demon time. He just rapping like the rest of these rappers all rap. NLE Choppa then agreed with Lil Reese, saying, "I stamped that." Choppa was basically letting it be known which side he was rocking with in this beef after he made that tweet. But NLE Choppa probably ain't realized that YoungBoy has one of the craziest fan bases in the world. So while Choppa was at the airport waiting to catch his flight, one of YoungBoy's fans / wannabe goons pulled up on Choppa while recording. Asked him if he's NLE Choppa.
Yeah, are you NLE? I asked you mad times.
The fan then swung at Choppa and the screen went black, and Choppa and the guy got into it a little. And after all of that ended, the fan was seen talking on the phone, explaining what he just did to NLE Choppa.
He just beat up NLE Choppa, the rapper. Ain't about nothing, ain't big NBA, big 4K Trey over here, y'all feel me? Yeah, he just knocked out a rapper.
And from the looks of it, Choppa didn't get knocked out. He even addressed the situation on social media, saying it's a difference from getting hit and falling than fighting in flip-flops and falling on your own. I fell throwing a punch. I ain't get hit till I was on the way down, and my backpack 20 pounds. Choppa even spoke on the situation a little in an interview with Revolt, since they wanted to know more about how things went down.
I ain't feel like doing all that. And so, boom, he said I was scared. He must have jumped at me. Now, there I hit it right in his mouth, came back with the left, hit him in the mouth again. Then when we squared up again, I swung through the left, hit him again. When I threw
I'm an
my
old
right,
man. I have no clue
my
on,
flip-flop, like,
on who anybody.
foot, like, I just felt my
Maybe a young boy. I know who that
ankles
is.
just give out.
Quando Rondo made headlines after being involved with the passing of King Von. But that ain't the only issue he's had in the streets. Back in 2019, he was allegedly checked by some Hoovers in LA. Quando used to claim rolling 60s neighborhood Crip, but when the Hoovers checked him at the mall, he told them he wasn't from anywhere. So they let him slide.
I don't know,
but
man.
later,
Jury
a picture
nowadays.
surfaced on the internet, Quando throwing up gang signs in LA. That's when a dude named Alshon Martin hopped on IG to air Quando out.
But one thing about you, bro, when I catch you, I'm a bro. I don't get who behind you. I see a couple of your people trying to tap in and hit me with my DMs. It's not working, bro. Just keep that same energy. You throwing up the set over there, throw it up everywhere you go.
Then in August 2022, Quando was in LA when 3 gunmen pulled up on him and started firing his way. Quando made it out without getting harmed, but his homie Lil Pab unfortunately passed away on the scene. After Pab passed, Quando posted his IG story and said he was leaving the Crip life behind. He said, "My main man's gone and a lot more. I'm cool on a lot of. If I feel like you not with me, there's no reason for me to be holding on to you. No need to shake your hand or fake something with you." Quando got clowned on social media for saying he's leaving the Crips, but it looks like he's just trying to focus on his music and stay out of street drama. Also, subscribe right quick if you're enjoying this video. And we have to talk about when some goons tried pressing Lil Baby. But first, we have to talk about Soulja Boy because he's always down for drama. Since in 2017, he was beefing with Chris Brown and wanted to prove he still was respected in the streets. So we pulled up to the hood on IG Live, but it didn't go down like he thought it would, and he ended up getting checked.
Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, they say Soulja ain't from the hood. They say Soulja ain't from the hood.
Soulja tried putting his arm around the dude, but the other guy obviously wasn't feeling it and told Soulja Boy to get off of him. That's when Soulja put his phone down and acted like he was gonna square up to hit with the guy. But the video cut off before anything really happened. But that ain't the only time Soulja Boy got pressed, because back in 2019, a video came out of Casanova checking him after they bumped into each other at Sirius XM. Apparently, Soulja had yelled at a lady before the video started, and Casanova told him,
"You screamed at a lady, you bug out, homie. You bugging out. All over your face, you bugging out. You high, you smacked. I understand."
And it looked like the situation was about to heat up.
But you don't understand how they treat
I understand what you said. It's females, homie. Look, females.
So if they females, they need to talk like females. Why is she talking like she gangster?
Soulja Boy's security wanted Casanova to calm down. But luckily for Soulja and his crew, nothing serious went down. But now, let's move on to when some goons in St. Louis tried checking Lil Baby, because Lil Baby was getting ready for his show and lacing his shoes up. But the goons saw him and started talking crazy. So Lil Baby responded to the dude saying what they talking about, since he didn't know what was going on. But the goons were originally mad since Lil Baby was in their hood and didn't let them know what he was doing. And Lil Baby slid.
What in the world? This is some crazy stuff, man. You know. Anyway, that's just y'all can. If y'all want to watch the rest of it, go ahead and watch it. I put the link at the bottom. It's Trapologist. That's the YouTube channel. Go ahead and support that brother's channel. I just want to show a little bit of it. Here's my reaction, my opinion on this video. Man, a lot of times, I think that jealousy, these dudes, people press you because they're jealous. You know, that type of stuff would, you know, when you out there, then you with these young rappers, they, you know, then a lot of times, I think you bring that energy with you you know what? It's all about energy, man. And I'm really a big believer as I got older that the more energy, the kind of energy you put out there, that's what you get back. You know what I'm saying? So if you put out energy where you're talking about, you know, shooting somebody, you talking about, you know, getting at the ops and running from the police, and you know, it's gonna bring that energy to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole has ever been pressed before. Like, I don't know if anybody's running up on J. Cole, because that's gonna make you know what I'm saying? It's gonna make the person who's running up on, like, why you running up on Kendrick Lamar? You know, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, it looks like people be like, what's up with you? People, if you try to run up on Kendrick Lamar, people will probably turn on you like, what you doing? You know, because he don't have that kind of, you know, he's not that type of rapper. You know what I'm saying? He's not like Schoolboy Q, who's I believe Schoolboy Q is a Hoover Crip, or that's his name. He's from Hoover Crip. I believe he is a Hoover Crip. I don't know. I could be wrong, but pretty sure he's a Crip. But Schoolboy Q, you know, but even him, I've never heard a thing about him being ran up on. You know what I'm saying? Because his music is not really. He talks about gang stuff and street stuff, but it's very mild compared to some of these NBA YoungBoys and, you know, like those type of cats. Like, they talking like DaBaby, they talking about straight up street violence. You know, so I don't know. I think you attract that type of energy to you. You know what I'm saying? Being what you talk about. You know, because I never heard it back when I was coming up. Tribe Called Quest was the group. Tribe Called Quest was like the black hippies. They were like the architects of the black hippie movement back in the 90s. And you never heard anything about anybody run up on Q-Tip, because they didn't make music that warded for that type of energy. You know, anybody want to run up on them or fight. You know what I'm saying? Even with Tupac before he died, you know, there were stories about people running up on him, and, you know what I'm saying, different places where he would be touring, you know, because he talked about street stuff. So street people are going to come at you. And, you know, it's a little bit of jealousy. People are jealous, you know. You remind them of what they didn't accomplish. A lot of these young rappers, a lot of these cats in the hood, they want to be them dudes. They want to be NBA YoungBoy. They want to, you know, they've tried to be rappers and didn't work out, or they didn't put their heart into it. A lot of these cats want to be rappers, but they don't want to go full 100% in, like a Young Dog for NBA YoungBoy. Like, when he decided that he wanted to do music, that was all he did. Smoke weed and do music. You know what I'm saying? Music. And look where he is now. A lot of these cats want to go mess with some hoes, hang out with, you know, play video games all day, spend the block with their homeboys, and then maybe do a little bit of studio, maybe do an hour and a half worth of stuff in the studio, then go to sleep. You know, then they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't even really put in like hours and hours and hours in, and they wonder why they haven't made it. Then here you come shooting the video in their neighborhood. You've made it because you put the 1,000 hours in. Was it 10,000 hours to be professional? You put the 10,000 hours in, like a Nipsey Hussle, because you always was in the studio putting out music, boom, 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 boom. You weren't playing with it. You know, now here you are shooting a video in that person who didn't do that's neighborhood, and now they mad at. They looking at you, why he over here shooting a video in my hood? Because you thinking that's supposed to be me shooting a video in my hood with the beautiful girls around me. You know, here I am sleeping with these fat booger wolves that work at Burger King in my little trash town, And he comes shooting this video with these beautiful models that I know I would never be able to get with. and they dancing around him in my neighborhood. And I've tried to be like him, but I couldn't make it. And he think that, and so, you know, a lazy dude thinking that, damn, he made it because he you know, he ain't better than me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he is better than you because he put the work in. You didn't. You half-assed it. You ain't gonna get nowhere. You know, I learned late in life, man, that you will not get nowhere in life half-assing. You got to put 100% in to get 100% out. The game gives you what you put into it. I learned that from Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy said that one time. That stuck with me. And I remember he said, whatever you put into it, that's what you're going to get out of it. You put 100% in, you're going to get 100% back. And then some. But you half-ass, just do a little bit here and I'll come back to it. This is my dream though, but put a little bit I'm going to do 2 hours a night and I'm going to go watch TV for 4 hours. And then I'm going to sleep a little bit, smoke some weed, play a little video games. I'm going to come back to it, maybe do it for about 30 minutes, then go back to bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? And wonder why it's not, you know, or whatever you might be trying to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's jealousy. That's all that is. It's straight jealousy. And cats is jealous because you remind them of what they didn't accomplish. You know, that's what I've never been a jealous person. I've always get inspired by people. Wow, look at that brother doing it, or that sister doing it, or whoever doing it. You know what I'm saying? Wow, it's possible. You know, just got to put that work in. I see somebody doing it that came from meager beginnings, come from like a blue collar working class neighborhood like me, and then they become something great. I get inspired. I don't get jealous. I don't. I go, wow, look at that. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I've never, you know, there's some brothers that were raised by single moms. Because that's a woman's, jealousy I think is a womanly trait. You know, and a lot of these cats are raised by single moms. So they get those traits of their single mom, you know, being jealous, you know, they see their mama being jealous. She thinks because her man look better, her man look good. She thinks she doing it. Look at that bitch, thinks she all that ugly ass shit. You know what I'm saying? They see their mama doing little jealous stuff. They little, you know, spiteful mama that had them when she was 16, saying little on the phone, talking about some other chick, and me smiling in her face. So they get them characteristics from their single mom, and then they start to portray those female jealousy habits as grown men. So that's what that is, you know. And they don't know how to control it, you know. If you know, even if you are jealous, don't say it. Don't even show it. That's weak. Like, oh man, that nigga think you know, smile, you know, act like, you know, you don't want to show that if you are. You're supposed to keep that tucked in within. That's not a manly trait to be jealous of somebody else that you see being successful and you not. You're supposed to use that as a motivation that it's possible. Anyway, I'm rambling on. So go ahead and give me the thumbs up button. What do y'all think about this whole thing with the rappers being checked by the goons, as they said? Give me the thumbs up button, subscribe to the Griot, y'all. Leave it in the comments. Talk to y'all later. I just throw that from Comedy Hype, and I shouldn't have said that. Leave it in the comments. But leave it in the comments. Yeah.